Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. I'm Nick, and today I'm reacting to Friends, Season 9, Episodes 19 and 20. So it's crazy, but we are approaching the end of the 9th season, which I've really been enjoying so far. I mean, I am a little bit disappointed just because I'm approaching the end. I mean, we're close to the end of this season, but there's just one more of those. Then we're at Season 10, and then I've seen all of Friends, which is crazy to think, but it's been such an enjoyable journey so far. I mean, had such a great time laughing along, spending time with these characters, just enjoying the overall charm of the show. I am curious, as we lead towards the end of this season, is there going to be a build-up? Are we going to have more of a Ross and Rachel focus? I would say no, except for the fact that there have been some little hints in earlier episodes that possibly they're going to readdress the two of them. I could really see a kind of Phoebe-focused finale for this season. I might be way off, but I could just see it because we've seen Phoebe. She now has kind of admitted that she's looking for something more serious, that she does want to get married, and that could just be a very interesting progression for her character. But I could be way off. That's where my mind has been going as we're approaching the end of this season. As always, you want to watch along the full unedited reaction that of course is up on Patreon, along with future reactions of Season 9 of Friends if you don't want to wait and you'd care to support the channel. Thank you so much to everyone who does. Let's just get right into it. Friends, Season 9, Episodes 19 and 20.
God, you're beautiful. Why are we fighting this? You know you want it to happen as much
First
as
a stuffed
I do.
animal, now pineapple. Rachel, what does she think?
Let me make love to you.
It's an acting exercise.
True love or anything, but I think a cantaloupe might hurt less.
My character's gotten one. I'm so nervous.
You thought you were going to be with a real talking dog.
Yeah, that was a disappointment.
Yes, I can imagine.
Oh my God, is this the men's room? I feel so foolish. Have you always known you wanted to be an actor?
Yeah, that was an awesome day.
Okay, yes, we're getting Joey and Rachel together. I hope Joey's part goes well. Is Rachel gonna meet someone? Maybe? Possibly? And something... I'm guessing something big is gonna happen with Chandler. I mean, maybe Monica will get pregnant, or maybe something big with his career beyond the job that he just got.
Do you guys want to come and eat dinner at the restaurant sometime in the next few weeks?
Why? What's up?
I'm booked solid for the next month.
Oh.
Because my license has been revoked again.
Why?
It was an accident. It's a lot of oil, and sometimes the hand just slips.
This does not sound like an accident.
You guys aren't supposed to get divorced for 7 years.
Baby, don't say that.
I'm taking Monica to a romantic inn in Vermont.
I'm sorry, I really am.
It's alright, you can do it another time.
I made a reservation there, and I need to change it. What do you mean it's non-refundable?
Oh, shoot. Alright, go have a romantic time with Ross.
Tell them that in 2 weeks I will once again be a masseuse in good standing.
Neither of those will work, but I would try Phoebe's.
Well, thank you very much.
Call your credit card company.
Yeah, I'm going to Vermont.
Oh.
I don't have travel insurance.
Well, this is what happens when people live on the edge.
I don't have travel insurance.
2 guys in a romantic inn.
Not if the room has 2 beds.
Does it?
Still seems a little... Moonlight boat ride?
Make it a date.
Is this the bed where Olivia lost her virginity?
I don't know, but one of the extras sure did.
Just the fact that you want me here to support you, oh my God.
Also, so gay.
In my head, he's done some pretty not gay stuff. God, is that Chase Lassiter?
I gotta say, if you weren't here wondering if these guys were gay, I don't know if I could do this.
Support Joey a little bit. Support him a little bit.
Get out.
You don't love him.
What do you know about love?
I talked to a pineapple.
That kiss never happened.
Well, what about this one?
I would watch Rachel react to this show.
But let me ask you one question.
You look real familiar. Have we?
She's asking her a question.
She's a true fan. It's amazing.
I don't have a choice.
Yes, you do.
Choose me.
You do. I'm the one who doesn't have a choice because
I'm crazy about you.
Tell me to stop.
Cut!
Cut. You know, that's your call.
That would never happen, right? You can't, even an actor can't bring their friend to set like that, could they? Actually, maybe they could.
You haven't said anything.
Oh, he's like Simon Cowell
Actually, I
or
do
something,
have one
right?
small complaint.
What? The price? I understand that if it's the price.
The musician right outside the restaurant, it's kind of a mood killer.
What musician?
And there's a country club.
Mood killer? Come on, get your ears checked.
You can buy a human spleen. Ole!
Wow, that should be filled up with money.
Some of these people must have seen me play before because they were requesting a bunch of my songs. You suck and shut up and go home.
I want to hear them all.
How much I love listening to your music, you know. But
Not here, maybe? How do you say that?
this is kind of a classy place.
Don't say it like that.
It wasn't just that she was fat.
I mean, come on, that's amazing. That's amazing.
The woman smelled like garbage.
I mean, who writes those lyrics? Come on, are you telling me nobody appreciates that? Nobody in line? This is why I don't go to any fancy restaurants. That, and I can't afford them.
So where are you joining us from?
New York.
The Big Apple. I ate all my gifts for everybody.
Are you okay, Ross? No, he's not.
There's no record of your reservation in the computer.
Can you check again, please?
Check again, please.
Did he just eat candy or is he on drugs?
Now you're telling me that we don't have a reservation?
I don't know what to say.
She doesn't know what to say.
Give us the cheapest room.
We have available is our deluxe suite. The rate is $600.
What?
If they're closed, then maybe we'll tap a tree and make some ourselves.
He did drugs. He 100% did drugs. Wait, did they cancel his reservation but just take his deposit? Is that what they did?
Don't worry about it. I know how we can make your money back.
How?
Those apples. Instead of taking one, I take
$600. $600 worth of amenities?
You get the idea. We'll make our money back in no time. I think it's the sugar. Could you hold the apple?
Has anyone been like that with a sugar overdose? Please tell me about it.
All day about that scene you did. I mean,
That's
you're
awesome.
amazing.
It was good. I didn't want to see the rest.
My co-star's good.
Very
They're
well.
not as good as me.
Okay, there we go. That's the part of the Oscar speech I want to hear.
Just going over the script now. You want to read lines with me?
I'm not an actress.
Well, all right,
come
I
on,
can ask
you're a
Mom.
fan.
Now screw her. That part is mine.
I can't believe you married him.
He was keeping my sister in a dungeon.
Dang.
You have to accept that.
How can I, knowing I'll never hold you in my arms again?
Is this gonna be a Joey Rachel thing?
I can never kiss you again when it's all I can do not to kiss you right now.
I did not see this coming.
Kiss me.
Rach, it doesn't say that.
No, I'm saying.
Really?
Well, that's new.
Hold on a second. I thought Joey and Rachel was a thing of the past.
Could you have some complimentary toiletries sent up to my room? Toothbrush, toothpaste, razor, mouthwash, deodorant.
This is amazing.
I feel like I'm forgetting
Cologne.
something. Is there anything else you
Shoe
have
polish.
that I haven't asked for already? Yeah, go ahead, set up some tampons.
USA Today.
Nice, put them with the others.
This is an amazing revenge. I love this.
2 more apples.
We're 4 short of a bushel.
Got these great salt and pepper shakers from the restaurant.
Oh, that's not cool.
That's crossing a line, Ross?
You have to find the line between stealing and taking what the hotel owes you. Hair dryer, no. But shampoos and conditioners, oh, yes.
Legally, what is the line here? You know what I mean?
Shaker is off limits, but the salt... I wish I'd thought this through.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with it now? What a waste.
You can't take the remote control.
The batteries.
Now you're speaking Ross's language. This is romantic. The two of them are on the same page.
Ooh, let's celebrate with some maple candy.
No!
You're cut off. You're cut off, Ross. Trust me.
Have you ever had any weird
Dreams?
Dream that I got married to Mayor McCheese, and on our wedding night, I ate his head.
Not the kind of
Okay.
weird Rachel is talking about.
Well, this is like that. In no way. I mean, it was pretty intense.
What do you think brought that on?
I don't know.
Watching him act.
A love scene with who?
Olivia?
She was marrying Connor. Real life more important.
Is it though? Is it?
Maybe you don't have a thing for Joey. Maybe you have a thing for Drake.
That would be complicated.
Well, it was Joey reading Drake's lines in the dream.
But it wasn't Drake, it was Joey.
2 psych classes in college.
You took the same class twice.
It was hard.
So you failed psychology, Monica? No.
Look what I got to wear when I play at your restaurant. Wait.
Oh, here we go. This is gonna be the best night yet.
Right?
See, Rachel appreciates it.
Phoebe, maybe I wasn't clear.
The restaurant's closed tonight.
I really love listening to your music here, but
And, not but, and.
it's sort of your song. Don't think you should play at the restaurant.
She's gonna be hurt, though.
I'll take the hint back.
Oh. There's gotta be a better, gentler way to handle this.
But my songs aren't good enough for your restaurant?
Okay, we're still on that.
Yeah, we are.
I didn't say your songs weren't good enough.
Just not classy enough.
I ordered the smoked salmon appetizer, but I can't see it.
It is true, like, it's always small portions in those fancy places.
Have you ever heard of a key? It's what some people sing in.
Dang.
Don't taste like garlic. There are other ingredients, Monica.
Dang, here we go. Gloves off.
I'm wearing earplugs.
Earplugs or cloves of garlic?
You know what? I take
Rachel's
back what
smart,
I said before.
not joining in.
Your music driving people inside?
What are people having? The garlic martini?
Garlic insult really got under Monica's skin.
Factor in the room tax.
I found an unattended maid's car. We're way ahead of the game.
That's not crossing a line?
I want the pine cones.
Okay, caught.
There's a forest right outside.
They're gonna get caught. I just know they are.
Thank you for a delightful stay.
What's gonna happen? Oh my gosh. No. Pick it up and run. It's like a bank heist. Okay, well, at least Ross got that. They're just gonna leave that?
We'll kill you.
No, don't say that.
Thank God it's just you. I thought someone was swinging a bag of cats against the wall.
Oof.
Let's settle this. Come on.
All right, get your garlic peelers off me.
I'm Monica Geller. I'm the head chef here. Okay, I was actually expecting a little applause there, but whatever.
I'm sorry, Monica. Here you go.
How many of you were bothered by this woman singing outside?
How many of you enjoyed the music outside?
The music was fine, but not in keeping with the tone of the restaurant.
Who identified the tone of this restaurant as pretentious, garlicky? Your evening was ruined by this incessant pole taking.
I mean, yes, yeah, here we go.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too.
Aw.
Okay, there you go. Water under the bridge.
You have some dinner?
As long as it's free. Food here is ridiculously over.
I mean, is she wrong?
I was hoping the hand-raising thing is still cute enough that you won't hate me.
Yeah, you're always gonna have some small differences with friends.
Joey,
I'm so surprised
do you
by
have
this.
peanut butter on the
turn of
back of your head?
events. What?
Oh, man, I thought I got it all.
How did that even happen?
how? How?
Making a peanut butter smoothie, right?
Peanut butter smoothies are good.
Plastic thingy that goes in the top of the blender. And I thought, wow, how important can that be?
Oh my gosh.
Turns out very.
But he did shower.
Wow,
It's amazing.
definitely just Drake.
Dang.
I don't think it's going very well.
That scene I saw was so good.
It was.
Is this that thing that you do when you say you're bad, so I'll give you a compliment?
A little. I really am worried. You know what I mean? I have to make it convincing.
Just go to set, Rachel.
You've been in love before,
Just once
With you.
with you.
Yeah.
where you use your real life memories to help you in your performance.
What the hell are you talking about?
Okay, that was amazing. He's never. Okay, that was great.
You even put on your makeup. My God, she is beautiful.
Is this going to.
Thanks, dude. This is great.
Okay, I did not expect that. Dang. I really thought that was gonna lead to a possible kiss or something.
Something from Vermont.
Maple candy. That's so sweet of you.
Is there any left?
Weird. It's empty.
You didn't check?
What's going on? Do you guys want to hang out? Or?
We need more episodes of Ross on maple candy. It's like, do they put meth in that or something? I've never had that much maple candy
Do
in
you
my
guys
life.
hear a buzzing?
my gosh. They need more episodes of Ross like that, though. That needs to be a recurring gag.
What are you doing tomorrow night?
Yes, falling asleep in front of the TV.
Tell me that's actually written down.
6 tickets to a great play.
I could fall asleep at a play.
One-woman play called Why Don't You Like Me? A Bitter Woman's Journey Through Life.
Oh.
Listen to a woman complain for 2 hours? I don't think it gets better.
We can drive, we can vote, we can work. What more do these broads want?
Phoebe.
I have to be at work really early the next day. I can't go, but, you know, take the extra ticket.
No, Joey doesn't want to go to this.
Oh, sorry.
Hey,
Oh, gosh, okay.
They are... something's going to happen between Rachel and Joey. That's crazy. I did not see that coming for this season.
Two friends to fool around and not have it be a big deal. No, I don't think that ever works. Why? No reason. Who do you want to fool around with?
Nobody, forget it.
You can't. Why? Seriously, did not understand a word you just said.
I know, but it was great.
In the hall. Okay. You want to fool around with Joey?
I mean, look at you and Chandler.
Who do you know that are friends that just fool around? Off the top of my head?
I guess just fool around, maybe.
Dawn and Janet. Who are they? I know them from work.
No. You made them up.
No, just one of them. Which one? I don't know. What were the names I just said? Just thought it would be. Okay, so that'd be 2 cups of tarragon, 1 pound of baking soda.
That's a pretty good recovery.
What the hell are you cooking?
That's what you noticed, Monica? Come on. Trust me, Joey will not notice. I definitely did not notice. I mean, if that's what they lead this season finale towards, talk about some melodrama. Because, I mean, look, I was surprised the first time when Joey had a crush on Rachel, and I thought that was kind of an interesting thing they did. But Rachel had basically no feelings that entire time. But now, Ross's reaction to that situation, it's just not what I expected one bit for this season.
You won't believe what I have to do for work today.
You chose a career of talking about dinosaurs.
There are these 2 professors who are joining my department.
You're just covering his face?
Windbags wearing tweed jackets with suede elbow pads.
That's not who it's gonna be.
Ross?
Well, these aren't suede.
You don't by any chance know Ross Geller?
No.
Gunther, dang.
I'm Professor Wheeler.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you so much for taking the time out to show me around.
Oh, no, it's no big...
My pleasure.
Is he going to introduce us?
I think we're just blurry shapes to him now.
Yes, that's very true.
I really enjoyed your paper on the connection between geographic isolation and
Now he's in love.
Oh, I wrote that in one night.
$20 says they're married within the month.
Well, we should probably get going.
And divorced 2 months later.
Isn't there another professor that's supposed to come with us?
I don't think so.
Forget that other professor.
If you can't come on time, don't come at all. An option that many of my students use. He's a big boy. I'm sure he'll find us.
Oh,
Professor
no.
Geller?
Oh,
damn it!
You were close, Ross. You were close.
Hi, Joey. It's Jan Rogers. Can't wait for your party tonight.
Can't make it to that one-woman show tonight.
You know me, work comes first.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Joey. It's Jan Rogers. Can't wait for your party tonight.
Okay, now Rachel gets to go. Take Rachel to the party.
How did you think you were going to get away with that?
I do it every year.
Oh, wow.
Didn't have to tell you that. God, I'm stupider than Jan Rogers.
Set up that nighttime tour of that button factory?
I can't believe you guys went for that.
Joey's like, how bad of a activity can I have them do?
Well, then so just invite me.
Please, I was trying to be nice. You're the worst one. You can come, but don't tell anybody else.
On soap opera run party!
Keep it inside, Rachel. Joey's regretting this.
And it's out of my system.
There's some logic to that, actually, right? But they're pairing up Rachel and Joey more, right?
The Galapagos.
Oh, gosh.
There was a seafood buffet you wouldn't believe.
Oh, my gosh. This guy's amazing.
And mussels, and oysters.
This is Ross's version of the nightmare date that Rachel had to
and
go through.
snow crab. and king crab.
This guy isn't real.
It's a pity I'm allergic to shellfish.
Where did you get your undergraduate degree?
And that's not all I'm allergic to.
Oh, it's not over.
Allergic to peanuts and cashews.
Oh my gosh.
Basically, all nuts.
Interestingly, no.
Emphasis on the interestingly.
If you'll excuse me, I'm going to use the restroom.
They're gonna abandon him. Please tell me.
Oh my God!
I've lost the will to live.
Let's ditch him.
What?
Yes.
Come on, while he's still in the bathroom.
Yeah, she's cool.
When we exit, should we walk or run or prance?
He talks slow, but he might pee fast. Okay, let's move.
Okay, that's cool.
Charlie's going to be joining my department.
What do you think of new theory of species variegation in segmented arthropods?
What?
I think he's a little out there, but he does have some interesting ideas.
Did Phoebe do research right before they came over? What just happened?
I saw the article on your coffee table and memorized the title to freak you out.
Okay, well, it worked.
She's just cool, you know, and funny.
Man, I don't know if you've noticed, but she's a hottie.
Ross noticed, trust me.
Listen, you know what? I'm not feeling really well, and
Let's see how Rachel's acting is.
Newcastle disease, and I think I might have it.
Newcastle disease is a secretion-borne virus that only affects chickens and other poultry.
Okay, who's this?
I don't like her. I don't like her.
Rachel, can I see you for a second? Sure.
Oh, Monica thinks it's okay.
You're not sick. Yes, I am.
You don't
Okay,
look
then
sick.
why are you all dressed? You're sick. You do whatever you can to make yourself feel better.
She's sticking with the story.
Joey is having a secret Days of Our Lives party up on the roof. He sent you guys to the play to get rid of you. What?
Yeah, Monica's gonna be furious.
What's
Oh, dang, the truth
Joey is having a secret. You guys know about it, but I came over here to tell you.
Rachel, you were a confidant. I can't believe Rachel is ratting him out.
That's why he's sending you to the play?
Horrible museum tour?
I arranged that.
Of course you did. Of course you did, Ross.
Guys, I'm turning in. Have fun.
They're gonna kill you, Joey. They're gonna kill you.
The game's over. Take off your robe.
No!
What? Wait, hold on. What? Of course Joey did it, too.
Nice to meet you.
And that's Joey. Now you know our friend Joey.
Hey, you made it.
Okay. Everybody.
Just go get yourself a drink or something.
That's what you want. My inhibition's lowered.
Drunk Monica is pretty hilarious.
Where is Chandler?
Oh my God, Chandler.
Oh,
Where the hell is everybody?
dang. Okay, get
Why
out.
don't you like me?
Oh no. Oh no. And he's in the front row, too? This is brutal.
My first period.
No. What? Oh, poor Chandler.
He was giving me his phone number. If I'd known I was coming to this party, I never would have gotten married. Chandler's the love of my life. Ooh, leather pants, have mercy.
The power of celebrity.
I just broke up with someone.
Oh, so sad.
Do you want to get married? Ross has a ring, I guarantee it.
You dated Albert Wintermeyer?
Yeah.
And you called him Albie? The accuracy of radiocarbon dating by a factor of 10.
Everything one looks for in a boyfriend.
This must be what regular people experience when they watch Access Hollywood. Who's intimidating to a guy who won the Nobel Prize?
A guy who won too.
Oh.
Don't tell me you dated Benjamin Hobart.
Yeah.
Is that a coincidence? That's crazy.
Have you ever been in a relationship with someone who hasn't won the Nobel Prize?
Ross, you have to win the Nobel Prize.
But there was my first boyfriend, Billy.
But what did he do? He won something.
But he did just win the MacArthur Genius Grant.
Some more wine?
Ross, what are you gonna win? What are you gonna win?
After I finish my wine, I'm going to blow my average-sized brains out.
Oh, Ross, you're smart. Come on.
She only dates geniuses and Nobel Prize winners.
Actually, her dating Sheldon would be interesting to see.
I put chopsticks in my mouth and pretended to be a woolly mammoth.
Ross, just be yourself.
I always loved that.
Of course you would. Your brains are smaller than mine. Can we walk? You like that?
No.
What?
Now would be a really great time for an intermission, huh?
Oh, yes, God.
Well, you're not not gonna get one.
Oh my god.
Because in life there are no
Oh no, oh no. Take that lesson home with you.
How could he leave me?
I don't know. You seem lovely.
It's like jury duty the play or something.
I'm not an actor. I'm a professor of paleontology.
The science.
I thought that guy was judging him at first.
Yeah, my character just won a Nobel Prize.
Ross can't escape it.
She only goes out with really smart guys.
Got a 690 on my SATs.
Genius, genius.
I'd lead with that.
That's it. Just sign right on the bra. Just some boys gave me their phone numbers.
Yeah, let me see.
Oh,
Quite the collection.
Are you a little slutty?
I think I am.
I thought she was gonna plead the fifth. No.
This guy's Canadian.
That disqualifies him? That's hilarious.
It'll cost you $5,000 to get to level 3, and I don't feel any different.
Joey, you went that far? 5,000? Tell me you didn't borrow that from Chandler.
Why? What's wrong with these guys?
Well, nothing major. It's just
Nah, Joey,
I already know who you're gonna go home with tonight.
Who?
Me.
Really?
Yeah, because we live together. It's a joke.
Of course, very funny, very funny.
You missed the most powerful 3 hours in the history of the theater.
You really liked it?
First, I hated it, but why wouldn't I? Because as a man, I've been trained not to listen. Did somebody sign your bra?
So I got it when I was 13.
Are you really just gonna let a couple of Nobel Prizes scare you off? What is that?
Yeah,
Okay, so she dated them, but she also broke up with them.
yeah.
Slum it with some average Joe PhD.
Just don't be intimidated by stuff like that.
I could still win a Nobel Prize.
None of them.
The last 2 papers I've written were widely discredited.
Oh, they're probably funny though.
So much more than just brains. You are sweet.
And sexy.
Okay, we'll give her a chance to see all that. Equilibrium in the Devonian era was top-notch.
Stop going through my stuff.
It was a good pep talk though, Phoebe. I like that.
I've changed my mind. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna kiss Joey. You can't. Friends hooking up. What about you and Chandler?
Yeah.
That's different.
Why?
Stupid. Well, hello. What about all the guys that you got the phone numbers?
She doesn't care about them.
I think it's a big mistake, but it's your decision. I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Is it actually gonna happen? No, something else is gonna happen, right? Oh, I did not expect that. That's a plot twist for this. She wants to change, okay? She's like going to the opposite extreme here.
Thank you so much for these tickets, Chandler.
Oh, well, this was a really important experience.
I thought Chandler's being sarcastic this whole time.
Oh, you're so wonderful.
Is he gonna ditch them or something?
My first period.
Can't believe you guys bought that. Enjoy your slow death.
Okay, yeah, this was revenge here, of course. Alright, so that's Friends, Season 9, Episodes 19 and 20. Those 2 episodes, I mean, not at all what I expected in those 2 episodes. I mean, the huge thing, of course, was with Joey and Rachel, and I guess I'll get into that. But before all of that happened, in episode 19, we had Chandler trying to have some getaway special time with Monica, but Monica's too busy at work. But I am really happy with Monica and how well the restaurant's doing. It's like, it is a stressful thing if work is super, super busy, but if work is super busy because things are going well, that's also a really awesome feeling, especially when, you know, we've seen Monica work at places that were not good. We've seen Monica struggle to get kind of her dream job. So it's great to see her. Yes, she's too busy to kind of get away with Chandler, which must be a nice thing for them to do, but she can do that for sure. But at least it's for a good reason, not some other reason like she's stuck at a horrible job with a boss who won't let her take weekends off or something. But that kind of set the stage for the war between Phoebe and Monica, right? With Phoebe showing up outside of the restaurant and playing her guitar. And I do understand both sides of that whole situation, which I guess makes sense with the way that they resolved that between the two of them. But as much as I love Phoebe singing, I definitely can relate to Monica's desire to kind of keep her workplace her own, if that makes sense. I don't know, if you ever worked a job and you had friends and people like that show up, it's usually a really cool thing if they show up like at your restaurant or if they just come support you at your thing. But there is something enjoyable about having kind of your own place and doing it the way that you like it, especially if Monica's involved being, you know, the head chef. You know, I'm sure she cares about the customer experience. And even if there are some people who enjoyed Phoebe singing, I guess I can just understand, you know, Monica's preference of what type of music is or isn't played at the restaurant being meaningful to her. You know, I don't think she's being unreasonable not preferring Phoebe not to sing. But on the other hand, I feel really bad for Phoebe because, you know, her music is underappreciated. I do like how at the end, you know, when they were doing the polls with everyone in the restaurant, it was mixed. I honestly thought everyone was going to hate it and I was going to be the only one saying, come on, you guys can't appreciate this. But it was cool that as much as Phoebe was kind of judging the place for being pretentious, and as much as I kind of had the tendency to feel that way about some super fine dining places, at the end of the day, that's just a stereotype. Like, there are lots of people who are wealthy who go to fancy places who do have a sense of humor or would appreciate the lyrics of Phoebe's song. But overall, I think the lesson of that was just your friends are going to have some differences. Sometimes you're going to annoy each other, but at the end of the day, what really is going to, you know, bring things down and ruin the mood is fighting over it instead of just accepting those differences, reaching some place of compromise. But then we have, you know, Ross and Chandler trying to get revenge. I don't know exactly what happened. I think it's what I said, that Chandler canceled the reservation, but then they still kept his deposit or something like that. I'm assuming, like, he just didn't get, they were okay with canceling, you just don't get a refund, which of course is the worst of both worlds and does feel like ripping them off. Like, I can understand, I guess, a policy where you're not allowed to cancel, but then for you to lose the fancy place that you already paid for, like, come on. So anyways, he and Ross declare war on the hotel. I like how that's kind of a callback to when we saw Ross. I believe the episode we first saw that was right after Chandler and Monica wedding, but I could be wrong. Maybe it was a different episode. But I like how we see Ross being consistent, you know, with wanting to, like, take stuff away from the hotel, but this time motivated to take it to the extreme, of course, because they're upset. They're trying to get their money's worth back. So steal as many things as you can. And they brought up an interesting discussion where Ross was like, no, you're crossing the line, taking the salt and pepper shakers. Like, that is kind of interesting. Like, where, and I just, from a legal perspective, I would love to know where the line is drawn. You know, could you technically be arrested for taking, like, a hotel towel? I feel like you could, although I really don't know. So if anyone does know, please let me know in the comments down below, like, how that breakdown, you know, let's say the cops were in a situation where they wanted to arrest someone they suspected for a serious crime. Could they use as an excuse to bring them in? Like, oh, well, we know that he's stealing hotel towels, right? I don't know. But even better than that overall situation and just the jokes of that storyline was seeing Ross just hyped up from the maple sugar candy, like on a complete sugar rush. I feel like that was done really, really well. It was just kind of a background thing that affected his behavior, but I think it added so much flavor, pun intended, to that storyline, and just the performance and the physicality of, like, moving around was really, really funny to me. I mean, it did make me feel like Ross was on drugs, right? I mean, obviously a sugar high is a real thing, but as an adult, has anyone consumed that much sugar where their behavior was affected and even close to that amount of a way, right? I mean, I was like, Ross, is it sugar or is it meth? Like, what are you on right now? But I think that was just, that added a lot to that storyline and just was an extra little element that just gave it a nice boost in the comedic effect for the whole storyline. But the big thing, obviously, was between Joey and Rachel, and that, like I said multiple times during the reaction, I just did not see this coming one bit. I mean, I was surprised the first time they brought up this storyline between Joey and Rachel, but I really thought that was over. And also a lot of people, another reason I didn't think it was ever going to happen again is a lot of people, I remember in those reactions, I guess a lot of the fans in the comments seemed passionate about how much they disliked the Rachel-Joey storyline. So I think it was just having a relationship between the two of them, but maybe it was just specifically the way the storyline was handled. I mean, obviously, please be aware of spoilers in the comments because I don't want to know how things turn out, because this alone, you know, I had no idea it was coming. It's a very big surprise to me. But I do think it's true. Sometimes you can have no feelings for someone, but sometimes you just don't look at someone a certain way for whatever reason. Maybe it's a coworker you've known for a long time, or just like Rachel and Joey, maybe it's a friend you've known for ages, but you never just looked at them in that way. And it was kind of interesting how Rachel, I think it was more than the fact that it was just a love scene. I really think it was just something about watching Joey, you know, do a good job at his work that just, I don't know, got into her subconscious. I don't know exactly, you know, some psychology major who's taken the class 2 times like Monica can break down exactly what was going on for why Rachel would have that dream. But it just made her reevaluate everything. And of course that storyline is carried over into episode 20, which I do think was a really strong episode. I definitely think episode 20 was stronger than episode 19. Not that episode 19 was bad, but episode 20 felt like a different type of episode to me. I thought it was cool having the setting of the party going on, and even the side storyline of Chandler being stuck at the play. I mean, just a lot of really funny, interesting things going on. I mean, the setup to all of that, of course, is Joey has this, you know, this secret party, and he doesn't want to invite his friends. And I feel like that's kind of similar a little bit, although obviously not exactly the same, to how Monica was feeling with Phoebe showing up and singing outside of her restaurant. But I can understand, as upset as all of them are that Joey didn't tell them about this party, and I think the main thing is just the fact that he kind of tricked them, but I can't understand Joey wanting to have like a cast party but not wanting to be embarrassed, or just not wanting to have to deal with people who aren't used to those types of things and have them show up. But anyways, you know, Rachel couldn't keep the secret which I thought was funny. I didn't think that's where the storyline was going. I really thought Rachel was going to be like a conspirator with Joey and sneak away to this party, and maybe the two of them were going to possibly have a moment together, possibly not. But no, that's not what happened at all. Everyone finds out about the party. Everyone goes, except Monica forgets to tell Chandler. So Chandler is stuck at this one-person play, which does not look like it's very appealing to a general audience. I guess that's going to be my charitable review of the glimpses that we saw. Although, to be fair, it was pretty funny. It was definitely very funny for me as an audience member, but it's just one of those experiences that I feel like, even though in the moment you might really just feel those 3 hours go on and as if it's 3 days or something like that, that's a story you can tell other people and just talk about that experience, which will probably make people laugh, even if it is at your own suffering. So that's a silver lining there, right, Chandler? But anyways, they forget to tell Chandler about the party. Everyone else is just starstruck, having an amazing time. Joey, maybe not so much, worried about his friends, you know, acting out of line, but everyone seemed to think it's okay. And then of course we have, you know, the new professor, Charlie, that Ross met. And I had my hopes up for Ross because she did seem not only like a really good fit for Ross in a lot of their similarities and shared interests, but the moment that I really started to like her as a character is when she came up with the idea to ditch the other professor, who, side note, was a really funny actor. He reminded me of Rachel's dream date earlier this season. But yeah, I had my hopes up for Ross. I thought that they seemed to genuinely kind of be on the same page. I sensed some chemistry, you know, nothing super strong, but it's early on. They just met each other. And then I really thought Ross was just gonna, sorry, I'm all over the place for this whole review. There's no structure at all to how I'm talking about these things. But anyways, I'm all over the place. I apologize. So Ross is feeling insecure, hearing about how she's dated all these guys who won the Nobel Prize. You know, and overall, I really thought they were going to go the storyline that Ross was possibly going to self-sabotage because he felt insecure about the previous guys that this lady had dated. He's like, oh, I'm not good enough for her, and he was just going to try to act different or just do something that ruined the whole vibe when she seemed to like him, at least to me, at least seemed a little bit interested. But no. Not at all. And then also, the other thing that I really thought they were leading up to was something going to happen between Rachel and Joey, right? I mean, it seemed like Rachel was thinking about it just from the opening, and then the idea of them possibly going to a party together. And even when they were showing Rachel, like, get the numbers from all the other guys, I was thinking, yeah, but it's not quite the same as Joey right now, right? And then we have the moment, you know, both with Ross, after getting a pep talk from Phoebe, being like, yeah, okay, let me go and give this a shot and not just sulk at the bar and be depressed that I don't have a larger than average brain. That was a great line. What was the line exactly that he said to Rachel when Rachel was like, oh, I always found that funny? Ross, I forgot, I'm not going to say a lie because I'm going to butcher it, but that was my favorite line of these last 2 episodes. Just the delivery, the way that Ross said it, it was amazing. But anyways, I love how like Ross and Rachel are let down at the same time with Joey kissing Charlie. And personally, I hope the next episode, I really don't think this is going to happen, but I just out of curiosity, I really want to see the conversation between Joey and Charlie that led up to that kiss. Was there any conversation? Was it just a dance? Is she a fan of the show? You know, is the twist that she's similar to Rachel, just really starstruck by the celebrity, or possibly, you know, like I was kind of saying during the reaction, she's going to the opposite extreme. You know, she dated all these smart guys, and now she's like, all right, Joey, he's an actor, he's talented, but he's a little more straightforward, a little simpler man. Maybe I want to date that type of a person. I don't know, but I don't think we're going to see that, and I don't think we're going to see more of Charlie, although I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe we will. Maybe she and Joey will end up getting married. I highly doubt it, but you never know. But the big thing is just kind of this, what a shock, like a big surprise for me. I really didn't think that for either of the characters, their night was going to end in that way. And I kind of like that. It was a nice, surprising, more serious, kind of sad moment. And it makes me wonder, I don't know, now I have no idea what to think about Ross, Rachel, and Joey in particular. You know, Charlie's a side character. I think that's just another disappointment for poor Ross. But I don't think that's the major focus. It's really like, okay, what now? Is Rachel still going to be interested in Joey? Is she going to be hurt and have a fight with Joey? Or is she going to feel differently now seeing Joey in this situation when he's, you know, saying how he was in love with her? And then Ross, too. I just don't know. I don't know. Is this going to possibly lead Ross and Rachel back together? I really don't know what's going to happen next, which has me very, very excited for the next couple episodes as we approach, of course, the ending of this season. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Let me know your thoughts about anything I talked about in the comments down below. I definitely found both these episodes, especially episode 20, quite interesting and quite different from the regular Friends episode. As always, you want to watch along the full unedited reaction that, of course, is up on Patreon, along with, well, the season finale should be out by now, maybe even episodes of season 10 at this point. That's all available on Patreon. Thank you so much to everyone who supports there. Thank you for watching, and as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.